So I want to encourage you to be mindful of the crosswinds, and then find the indicator, find the instrument that will tell you that you are experiencing crosswinds, and then make adjustments. Now, what's the indicator? What's the instrument that you can have to make you aware that there's crosswinds? Well, I tell you, one of those indicators is someone else that can hold you accountable. You know, there's no greater indicator than someone who you care for and cares for you, that you hold accountable and they hold you accountable, that you have that kind of relationship with, that says to you, hey, you are flying off course. Hey, you know what? You said that you wanted to be here at a certain time. Well, you are nowhere near there at this time. And that person becomes your human indicator to tell you if you're off course. Now, here's what's cool. In the pilot that I flew with, when he showed me the instrument that indicates that you're experiencing crosswind and that you're flying at an angle, sort of, or flying off to the side a little bit, he said that indicator there will tell you you've got to push back against a crosswind, and it helps you get realigned with the direction that you're going in. A small little indicator. He says you looking at that indicator, and if it tells you you've way to the right, you got to push to the left. You got to move the plane to the left, so you're you're not being pushed off the crosswinds. You are meeting the crosswinds, going into the crosswind a little bit, so that way you can stay off that resistance, that crosswind resistance, and it'll get you back on track. That little indicator is all it takes to look, to be aware that you're off track, and then how to get back in perfect alignment with the path that you're traveling on. North, west, east, south, whatever. So it didn't take much in order to get adjusted again, to get realigned again. It took having an indicator that you're off track, and then going in the direction where the crosswind was going to get back in alignment. In our business, in your business, that indicator, the best indicator, is another person that can tell you, hey, you are off course, and you need to get back on course. And by the way, to get back on course means you go back to do the things that work. You go back to do the things that work, that got you on the right track in the first place. That pilot kept adjusting based on crosswind. And you know what? The adjustments were small. The adjustments weren't major. We kept on having this conversation, but I kept watching him do it. And we got back on track, and we landed where we were supposed to land in Syracuse in about 45 minutes to an hour, just as he said. I want to encourage you that if you aren't aware that you will experience crosswinds in your business, that you will have them. Write that down. I am going to have crosswinds. And here's the key, guys. You'll have them daily. Some will be greater, some will be smaller, some are going to be more intense, some are not going to be intense. But you will have crosswinds daily. The awareness that they exist is the first step to staying on track. The awareness that they exist is the first step to staying on track, on that flight path, to arrive at a destination that is close to the time you wanted to arrive at. Lack of awareness, you're going to drift. You may think you're heading in the right direction. You may think things are going well. You may see landmines and clouds and all sorts of things. You may get a promotion here or there. You may get some recognition here or there. You may lose a little bit of weight here or there. You may get something that gives you a little bit of a positive indicator that you're on the right track, and you could be deceived by that and only find out way later that along the way you drifted. Many people drift. You might be drifting right now. If you are, let me just tell you, you have to stop what you're doing, check the indicator, and get back on the flight path. Find out how far off you are. It's not very difficult to get back on. And from now on, find someone who can become your indicator, so that when those crosswinds come, as opposed to drifting too much, you can adjust. Trying to fly alone, trying to do your business alone, whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, whatever goal you are trying to attain. If you're an entrepreneur, whatever goal you are trying to attain, you have to have a human indicator, a human instrument, that will tell you in confidence, because they love you, because they care for you, because they want to see you succeed, because they want to see you arrive at your goal, that you are flying off track. By the way, one of the other indicators to know if you're flying off track is how you feel along the path to get there. How you feel along the path to get there will also be an indicator. And I won't spend a lot of time on this one, that'll be the next audio, but how you feel is also an internal indicator that will guide you in the path that you're supposed to stay on, and it'll also give you a fair warning by the way you feel that you are swaying to the left or swaying to the right and you are flying off course.